and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and you don't know my face, my name is Stephanie Jean and this is my channel where I like to talk about stuff on the internet. As you can tell, or maybe not tell if you're new, I have a new hair color, which is super fun. It's not exactly what I was going for. I was going for lavender, and this is definitely not lavender, but it's fine. Call me Lava Girl, you know. So today's video is going to be discussing my, I'm going to be discussing my little like coping mechanisms, my little habits, things that help me when my anxiety or depression are kind of unbearable. And these are not, you know, I'm not a professional, I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist or even a therapist, so this is just what I do. It may or may not help you. But these are just kind of like the things that I do that have been helping me in general. The first one is journaling, and that sounds lame, but especially for when my mind is really anxious or snowballing or even looping, you know, any of those kind of like disordered thinking patterns, journaling really helps me kind of like break down what I'm actually thinking, what I'm actually feeling, and being able to separate the two and kind of look at them objectively. Or at the very least, if I have a loop of like 3 sentences in my head and I write them out, it kind of helps break up that whole repetition. This is gonna sound lame, but Animal Crossing has really been helping with my mental health lately. And there's a bunch of videos on YouTube that you can watch about how and why Animal Crossing is helpful for people who struggle with mental health. Part of it has something to do with the daily tasks and everything. Like today, I had a really rough morning. I didn't want to get going. I didn't want to, you know, exist. But I got on Animal Crossing for a little bit, accomplished a few daily tasks on the game, which those daily tasks, like, they don't help accomplish anything in real life, but it gives me that kind of like boost to feel like I've done something so that I can do more things. The next one is taking a shower. If you have depression or know somebody who struggles with depression, it's hard to take care of yourself sometimes. So if it's been a while since you've taken a shower because you've been depressed or anxious, take a shower, wash your hair, it'll make you feel better. I guarantee it. I guarantee. And you can also do like a little like a ritual in the shower, you know, where it's like you're speaking some positive affirmations, you're washing away certain feelings, you visualizing all of that will help you feel brand spanking new when you get out. It won't cure your depression, but it helps me. Also, making your bed. When on really bad days, on really low days, sometimes I just don't want to get out of bed, because if I get out of bed, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, you know. I don't know what that means for you, but for me it means I end up staying in bed a lot. But if I get up and I make my bed, then I don't want to immediately get back into my bed, you know. So if I make my bed, then it kind of like cuts off the bed for me, and I gotta go into another room and do something else. Let's say you can't do that. What you can do is listen to something. Auditory things help a lot. So I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks, listening to podcasts. They are something where I have something to focus my brain on without having to physically do anything, or I could physically be doing something else. If you have pets, animal cuddles are always good. Also with anxiety and wanting to be self-destructive, for lack of a better term, I get really on edge and I feel fidgety. And when I feel like that, one of the things that I like to do is paint my nails, because it forces me to be still, accurately paint my nails, and then wait for them to dry. And I'll probably put on Disney Plus during this time and watch one of like my childhood favorites while I'm doing it. And that, you know, at least for that moment of being on edge, being on the verge of destruction, it removes me from that ledge, if that makes sense. And then the last one is to treat yourself to a meal. When I'm depressed or anxious, which is often, I don't have the energy to cook. And I, especially because Jacob's gone right now and I'm living alone, I don't want to cook for one person. If he was here and I didn't have the energy to cook, I'd probably still cook because I want to cook for him because I love him and I want him to be able to eat. And then there's going to be food available, so I'll be eating it too. When you live alone, it's harder to do that. So treat yourself to a meal, you know, just be like, you know what, screw it, today I'm getting Chipotle. Order it on your phone ahead of time, go, just pick it up ready, and then come back. You know, you don't have to have it be a big ordeal. You can just go through drive-through somewhere or something, you know, just treat yourself to some food, because food is amazing. And then, you know, watch some Star Trek while you eat your food. What could be better? There are so many things out there that you could do to help with your depression or anxiety. Remember that all the cool kids go to therapy, so if you feel like you should be going to therapy, or you're interested in going to therapy, or you think it might possibly help you, I guarantee it will. You should check it out, because a therapist will way more be able to give you coping mechanisms or strategies or tactics to help you with your specific mental health situations. If you are someone who struggles with destructive behaviors like disordered eating or self-harming, then you don't really want to go online for some of the coping mechanisms because it can be really triggering. So remember to take care of yourself and stay safe and stay hydrated and get some sunshine and breathe. And remember, it's gonna be okay. You can connect with me online at p_StephanieJean, and I will see you in another JuneTube video tomorrow. Love you, bye!